All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother Muwata the One, coming to you again from another wicked city here in Great Babylon, America, known as El Paso, Texas. A proud little wicked ass. Bring out this testimony against this wicked queendom, and also to awaken the hope for the elect of Israel of redemption from the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and also to bring this testimony against this wicked queendom known as Babylon, America, aka the United States of America, spiritually Sodom and spiritually Egypt. And then where our people are still held in captivity, where this place celebrates sodomy for an entire month. Okay? A wicked, wicked queendom. So we're going to bring it out today for warning for Israel and also for these wicked people out here that drive around in their metal coffin that think that this place is going to go on forever and don't understand the great danger that's going to be coming to this doggone wicked queendom. Before we get started, let's give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, also to you brothers out there that are putting out this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. So let's go into the book of, today we're going to go start off, the book of Proverbs. We're going to start off with the book of Proverbs, chapter 3. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3. And verse 31, 33. So we're going to go into the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, down verse 31. And it says, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, down verse 31. And it says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. So we are not to envy the oppressor. And who's the oppressor? Esau, Edom. Esau of Edom. Who the world didn't really know is a so-called white man. That is the oppressor. We are not to envy the oppressor in all his wicked ways. So what you got going on right now, news feed right now, before I get started into this, okay? I think it was the brother Fisher Turn Hunter put out a news feed that said that the CDC now says that the so-called monkeypox, okay, is impacting, or what do they say? What's the word that they always like to use? They use the word is disproportionately impacting the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, the monkeypox. So suddenly this went from being a sodomite disease, okay, these fudge-packing faggots, okay, that so-called, that the CDC said started this doggone disease, now suddenly it's back to us. Now we already know what this doggone devil is planning already, okay? The shutdowns, okay? The job layoffs, which has already started already, okay? The lockdowns that is going to be coming to this doggone place, okay? Because what is this devil planning on doing? This devil is planning, okay, on killing the upper middle class right now. There's going to be two classes of people in America soon. You're going to have the rich, and then you're going to have the poor, okay? You're going to have the rich and the poor. And guess who represents the poor, okay? Us so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, okay? Even though these little proud people drive around their car that they probably paid off, or maybe they still making payments. They get a little house over here in what is known as the Beverly Hills of El Paso. Okay, you're still poor. You're nobody. Okay, we're not to envy the rich man. We're not to envy the oppressor, because the oppressor, Esau, the so-called white man, is wicked. And it says, for the fraud is an abomination. The fraud is an abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but its secret is with the righteous. So what is that secret being have here? That secret right now is what? Yahushua is going to return back in the chariots of the army of heaven, okay, to take down this wicked doggone devil, okay. The other secret is the Lord is going to allow this man to stick this doggone chip inside your body so that you can't buy, eat, or sell, okay. And these wicked doggone devil you see here, these Amalekites, who they call the Jews, okay, are going to start World War III. That's going to have you people starving, and you people don't have a clue what's coming to you, okay. And it says the curse of the Lord is the house of the wicked, but he blessed the habitation of the just. So we're blessed. We're not concerned, okay, about what is coming here on Great Babylon, America. We're not concerned about the great destruction that's going to come here, okay, on this wicked queendom known as America, at all. We're not concerned that your house is going to get robbed, okay. Your kids are going to get raped. Your wife is going to get ravished. This place is going to be invaded. We're not concerned about that. In fact, that is part of prophecy, and we're looking forward to it. You see, we've been given the testimony of the Lord to come out here and preach to you doggone wicked, doggone little those coward people that are driving around your vehicle that have no clue what a true battle looks like. Because this is a spiritual battle that we're in right now, okay? And so the man has been raised up, okay, to do just that. We are to speak loud and clear against this doggone wicked damn devil, all right? We defy the so-called white man. We defy Esau, okay? Defy him. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 31 and 3. The book of Isaiah 31 and 3. Because we're going to get a little bit more detail into this man, okay? Bringing out what this man is all about. Because this man is not to be feared by any of us. So this is the book of Isaiah 31 and verse 3. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 3. And it says, now the Egyptians are men. And who are the Egyptians? The Egyptians, okay, are the so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay? Those are the ones, that's the ruling kingdom that's ruling this earth right now, not the wickedness. Okay? And right here the Lord is saying, they're just men. Okay? And it says, and not God, and their flesh, their horse's flesh, and not spirit. When the Lord, Yahushua, has stretched out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. So if you're going to help the wicked man in this agenda, you are going to fail with this too. You are going to get cast down. You're going to fall into this pit, which is hell. Remember, which is hell on this earth. You're going to be the part of, you're going to get part of that doggone judgment. Okay? So all of you are going to fail. But making it very clear here, the Egyptians are not God. Are not real man either. Okay? These are sodomite men. Faggots. Okay? Abomination to the Lord. Abomination to all that is good here. Okay? And there's a great judgment that's going to be coming here to this doggone place. And we're going to bring it out. Let's go into the book of Job 15. This is the book of Job, chapter 15. Book of Job, chapter 15. Let's talk a little bit more about this man here because, you know, you had a lot of camps yesterday. A lot of brothers brought it out. I mean, there were a lot of brothers on fire yesterday. I do moderation on some of the camps, so, you know, I get to see it all, you know, firsthand. This is the book of Job 15, it's on verse 20. Okay? The book of Job, chapter 15, it's on verse 20. It says, the wicked man traileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. So this man, okay, is doing all his crap that he thinks he can do because his days is hidden to him. He doesn't understand that the Lord Yahushua Mashiach is returning very soon. And one of those judgments that the Lord is going to bring to this doggone wicked kingdom is going to be this. Utter complete destruction of great Babylon America for the wicked pride that this place displays all the time. LGBTQ, man with man, women with women. You people are simple and wicked as doggone hell. And there's a great judgment that is coming here to this wicked kingdom. And it says, a dreadful sound is in his ear. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. So right now, America is in its prosperity right now, but America is on its way down. In case you people don't actually understand this, okay, thousands of companies. What's that? Those things here. What tribe are you from, bro?
I am Christian, but I know that our world needs more people like you.
Okay, you're Christian. But I mean, what tribe are you from? Are you from? Come around. You do. See, we don't have what is called race here. What we have is called tribe here. So, are you Dominican, Guatemalan, Puerto Rican?
Mexican, yeah.
Michigan, tribe of Michigan. Tribe of Michigan. And there's a reason why you have this spirit inside you right now. You have the children of the Most High. So, my purpose out here is actually to celebrated in June? In June, what was celebrated? June. But what do they celebrate in this kingdom every June? For the entire month? This, Pride Month. Pride Month. So how is this a holy place? This place is a very wicked place, and this is what this place has done. Children of both sides, okay? Right here on the back. This is what this man has done. And he's got our people to sleep right now. You have thousands of companies laying off people what they've been calling the Great Resignation. In fact, what people don't understand, because they don't read. They don't read, they don't keep watch, okay? They get put to sleep in these churches, okay? These holler churches, okay? Let me ask you a question. What picture they have up in your church? Let me guess, it looks like this, right? This guy. Looks like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't it look like you? Huh? Why can't it look like a Chinese man? Why can't it look like a so-called black man? Why can't it look like anybody else? Why does it have to look like that? Because these are the wicked of the earth right here. These are the people who control the earth right here. Okay? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. These are known as Amalekites. They call themselves the Jewish people. Okay? The true Hebrew Israelite. Okay? There is the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The true Hebrew Israelites, okay, are the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. The tribe of Judah consists of Benjamin, okay, Judah, which is what Yahushua Mashiach, who you call Jesus Christ, comes from. Okay, and that's in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. And you have the northern kingdom, which is spearheaded by Ephraim, which is from what they call as a Puerto Rican. Okay, so what has been taking place is we've been fighting each other. We are no doggone clue. There's a reason why you see in the ring, Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya, and those guys can fight so well. Why is it that we can fight so well? Why is it that we dominate all the sports? Why is it that we dominate everything? Why we get salsa? Why is it that we can dance and nobody else can do it? We're the most imitated, but yet still we're at the bottom of society. Because this is a curse from the Deuteronomy 28. Okay, that we would go into slavery, that we would be shamed. Okay, in a nation from afar whose symbol is the eagle. What nation do you know the symbol is the eagle? Yeah. That's right. Okay. So we appreciate when we come out here, there's thousands of us. There's thousands of us. We come out on the highways and the byways, we go online, put up videos, YouTube, and we bring out, okay, we bring out the word and testimony against this place. This is coming next. This is something your church better start teaching y'all right now. Okay? This is the mark of the beast right now. And they're not even hiding this anymore. When we used to go on YouTube and we used to talk about this, they would strike our channels, delete our channels. I had 9 channels deleted. You have other brothers up there, they found like 25 channels deleted because we speak the truth. See these wicked devils, they're afraid of this. Because this holds the truth. We're awake right now. We're not niggers, we're not spicks. They're killing our people coming across that border. They're taking our little girls, okay, from our tribe of Michigan, Mexico, and these other what they call South American tribes, South American nations, okay, Honduras and Guatemala, putting them up in doggone FEMA camps, okay, taking out the ovaries of the women, okay, raping the little girls, drinking the blood, okay. When was the last time you saw a tractor trailer truck with a bunch of dead Chinese inside of it? Why is it only our people, or why is it only the so-called blacks, okay, and the Mexicans are always getting the doggone high shit? Because it's the curses of God. It's the curses of Scripture. Why we come and we tell our people, do not eat pork? Did you know that right in the 1960s, they tried to do it for people with the baby? Imagine putting a little baby dead in there. The old man taking the ball, 90 miles an hour. See, this man is beyond belief. See, the Lord, okay, has preserved this, because this man is free. Okay? So he's preserved all of these things. The Lord is in session right now. The Lord has raised up 144,000 people. Touches the matter of government prison. They know who he is. Yeah, you have to say, touching off my prophet to do my prophets no harm. Touching off my money, so prophets no harm. So we thought, man, thank you so much. Yeah. Keep waking people up. It's a spiritual thing. It's not the BLM, okay? It's not the regular church and all the other stuff right there. They're misleading you, okay? They're misleading you. This is why we come on the highway and byway so that you can actually see. You think it was an accident? You saw this? No. They're misleading you, brother. Sooner or later, what's going to happen here is this man is going to do a purge, okay, on what is known as the so-called Mexicans and Latinos and blacks in this country. Okay, in order to get this monkeypox thing off the ground. Okay, the purge. Kick you out of your homes, rape your wife, your kids, throw you inside those doggone FEMA camps. I served almost 20 years in the military. Those camps exist for real. I trained to kick doors down to civilians and hurt you. That's what I trained to do. Okay? I've been deployed. That's what I train to do. I train as a National Guard after duty and in reserve. I've been all over. The National Guard, I train to kick your door down and hurt you. That's what I get when I was an officer. I came out as a major. So that is a doggone truth. Alright? But people want to play because they have a car to drive and a good life. And it doesn't seem like it's happening. Noah preached for 120 years and everybody laughed at him. I tell you, because they never seen something that he was preaching about. He preached about rain. Nobody had ever seen starvation here. When was the last time you missed a meal? When was the last time you missed a meal? When was the last time these fat people missed a damn meal? Starvation is coming here. The first thing they can do when they do the lockdown and they start the food shortage coming out of Bill Gates is buying up all the farmlands, okay, people are going to get up, run out their house and pillage those freaking supermarkets. Who's going to stock them? Who works the doggone jobs to stock the shelves? We do. Who cleaned the shit off the doggone roads and off the mess right here? We do. That's the reason why there's going to be a lot of diseases and illnesses in this country, this nation. Alright? See, they're putting the poor to sleep. And that's why we come out here like that, because, you know, listen. Because that's the reason why there's hope for the gap. Okay? 1/3 of Israel is going to be saved. 1/3. 1/3 is going to be saved. The Lord is not going to save the entire tribe of Israel like that he did from Egypt. This is not your first time alive. Okay? There's a lot to this. If you're eating pork, stop eating pork. Stop eating pork.
Well, I appreciate you doing it and waking people up, man.
It ain't me, man. This is the Spirit of the Lord. A lot of people are gonna die, they just don't know it yet. Again, people come up and they don't understand what's going on. It says, let's go back to the book of Job 15 and verse 22. It says, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wandered abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king, ready to the battle. For he stretched out his hand against God and strengthened himself against the Almighty. So here we got this doggone Edomite, the weakest of all creation, okay, of all men. This crybaby that cries for every doggone thing. He didn't get his doggone birthright, so he started crying about that. He couldn't get his soup on time, so he started crying about that. This man cries about every doggone thing. This is the reason why you see inside their movies, the men are always crying and always so feminized and stuff like that, always bowing down to a damn woman who's created to be inferior and serve us. Alright? Because it's the spirit of Great Babylon America. That is the spirit of Great Babylon America. It's feminine. They turn you men into doggone little friggin' sissies. Okay? You men are feminine, your women control you. None of you have the balls to stand up even to a damn woman. How the hell do you think you're gonna stand up to doggone Esau? You get these doggone little soft little Israelite boys that come up, feminine tight trousers, okay? Now you try to tell them what is gonna happen, what is gonna take place, and they just look like, oh, thank you, you're doing the work for Christianity. Hey man, fuck Christianity, okay? We're not doing the work for no Christian. We're not doing the work for Christo or what you call Jesus. We're doing the work for Yahushua and Mashiach. Okay, and the words that we bring out is not a nice word to you damn demons. Let's go into the book of Luke, again, you just saw, okay, Luke chapter 16 and verse 13. You saw that Jake just walked up. He said from tribe of Issachar, okay? Or he's so-called Mexican, which will make him Issachar if he's actually from the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now he could actually be from the seed line from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Okay, who knows? But you know, he just came to take a look like that. He wanted to shake hands, and it's like, dude, I'm not out here for no damn bullshit. Okay. This is the book of Luke. Let's go into the book of Luke here. This is the book of Luke chapter 16 and verse 13. Because you can talk all day to these people. They don't want to listen because they still got food to eat. And that's why we're waiting for that day to come when the Lord take that stay of bread away from Israel. And I'm going to go into that today too. Okay? Because if you don't understand what is going to happen to Great Babylon America, then of course you would not listen. Now this is all in red because this is Yahushua Mashiach speaking here. The book of Luke chapter 16. The book of Luke chapter 16, starting with verse 13. And it says, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold on to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. I can look right in this camera right now and tell you, I hate the fucking white man. There it is right there. So he's not my master. So I don't serve his ass. I don't work for him. None of them. Okay? We hate Esau. Okay? Of Edom. We hate Babylon, America. We want this place to be destroyed by nuclear fire. Okay? But most of all, I want those damn pestilence to start to wipe the smirk of these little tight jeans wearing little doggone fairies that are walking up to the camp. Okay? Congratulating you as if you're working for doggone TD Jake or Creflo Dollar. No. This ain't no damn TD Jake or Creflo Dollar, man. Don't thank me. I'm a servant of Yahushua Mashiach. I'm not out here for you doggone wicked doggone Jakes or you damn doggone other nations out here driving around your metal coffin thinking your shit don't friggin' stink. Alright? And it says, no servant can serve two masters, but either he will hate the one. Yes, we hate. Okay, the damn devil. And love the other, or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other. And we'll hold on to this truth. So I'll tell you what our choice is right now. The choice that we can control. Okay? Or the choice that is being controlled by Yahushua Mashiach. And that is to go there and serve him. Okay? And that's why we don't use no little soft voice. Talking soft to you damn people. Look right into your eyes when you're driving. And bring it out to your face. Okay? This isn't for you. Let's go. Let's talk about what's going to take place. Let's go into Luke 17 and verse 26 to 33. This is the book of Luke 17, starting with verse, what did I say? With verse 26. And it says, now, when you come out on the highways and the byways and you talk about the pestilence, you talk about the microchip, you talk about the doggone World War III, you talk about all the wickedness that's going on here, these people don't want to listen, and the reason why they don't want to listen, okay, it's the same thing that was happening during the days of Noah. And it says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. They didn't eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. So none of these doggone people are going to listen, okay, to the servants of the Lord until those missiles are lighting up that sky, okay, in the millions, until all the food is gone, okay, and Esau start taking you little doggone Jakes, okay, grabbing your little daughters and your little son, gun butting you, beating the crap out of you, like I told that little clown right there. When I was in the California Army National Guard, we trained to beat up people and handcuff them, okay, and stomp their ass and kick the doors down. That's what you do. It's called urban warfare. You train like that before you even go deploy. Why? Because they weren't doing the jungle type of warfare like how they did in Vietnam. When you go in the Middle East, okay, to go fight, okay, it's kicking doors down and being prepared for ambush. So that's how these soldiers right now are well trained and well versed at kicking doors down and hurting you damn people in your houses. And it says, likewise, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. Do you see a lot of buildings going on around here in El Paso? Yes, there's a lot of building going on in America right now. Again, this man does not know that his time is coming to an end. Okay? But we do. You can see it. We can see all the signs, all the tribulation, all the pestilence of it coming to the end. And it says, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, and this is known as spiritual Sodom. This is known as spiritual Sodom. This place celebrates homosexuality. Men with men, women with women. This is spiritual Sodom. May you crash into the wall and die quickly. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, He which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return. Now, one of the biggest things that you see going on right now is they're selling all these bug-out bags. Now, what a bug-out bag is this. You carry a bag that's supposed to have all of your clothes and all of your survival gears and stuff. And the reason why they have those bug-out bags is this, is they know that people are going to resist that. People are going to resist this. There's going to be a lot of tribulation, anguish. When people start robbing, killing, murdering each other, okay, you're going to want to escape. So you will try to have that bug-out bag. You will try to have that bug-out bag, but that is not going to save you because you are subject to the sword. But the Lord is telling this to the hopefully elect. If you walk away from what you have, you will live. If you return back into Great Babylon, America, trying to preserve your life, you will die. As we will read here, and it says, remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life, meaning what? You're looking to go back to your possession. See, those guys, they were rich. They live a privileged life in Sodom and Gomorrah. They live a very privileged life, well known. But the angels helped them escape. Gave them the rules. Don't look back. And Lot, like the type of women, the weak women are, looked back, and guess what happened to his wife? She perished. Likewise, we've been given a warning. When all hell breaks loose here, you are not to try to go back and try to preserve your possessions. Hey, screw your house, screw your possession. In fact, you might have to say screw your family. That's how you're going to be preserved to the end. And it says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever lose his life shall preserve it. So there it is right there. If you do what is told in the scriptures on how to endure till the end, you too will survive. But you're not going to do that because people are doggone materialistic, the wicked. You want to continue to live on in Babylon, America, enjoying this place. Some of you people cannot even walk 50 feet. You're fat, you're lazy, you're spoiled, you're wicked. You bow down to every doggone thing that the doggone devil tells you to do. Because you have no faith. And you're subject to the sword. And you don't like hearing it, which is exactly why I was making it say it a little bit louder for you. You're going to die. All of you in your car are going to die. Let's go. In the second Ezra, chapter 15. Let's go in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, start with verse 14. So we're in the Apocrypha right now. And this is where we're going to go into detail because, okay, I spoke to that little tight pants fruitcake that came up to me, saying that he was from the tribe of, well, he said he was Mexican. Now, I don't know if he's a Tear or if he's a Jake, doesn't matter. And I let him know about the things that are supposed to be taking place here. But again, he's in that Christianity thing. As long as you go to church on Sunday, worship this doggone damn devil here, what they call Jesus, all right? That's why I showed him that. Then you feel good. But we're going to bring it out. Or what's going to take place here in Great Babylon, America. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, starting with verse 14. And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You people dwell in the world. You love your cars, your house. You love your possessions. You love your new house, your vacations, your good credit score, your food you eat. But you don't think for once who provides that for you. And that's Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call God and Jesus. And it says, for the sword and their destruction draw it near. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. And swords in their hands. You people are going to slaughter each other. You better start working out. Okay? Now, Jake, just in case you think America's going to go on, guess who that slaughter is going to start off with first? You damn so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. That's right. Esau's going to send his Gregor troops in those damn ghettos, those barrios, those weak-ass little towns that you live in. They don't have any type of protection or gated, or don't no gate, because they're not gated communities. Okay? He's going to start off with that. He's going to send his Gregor troops inside it. These doggone wicked devil G.I. Joes okay, that hate you. And most of them are going to be Jake that's going to kick your door down and beat the crap out of you. And it says, for there shall be sedition amongst men, and in waiting one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the power of their actions should stand in their hands. Nobody's going to listen to this damn devil when you need food. Nobody's going to listen to this damn devil when he comes out and he said, take this doggone crop in your hand, or you can't buy or eat. They're closing down this doggone place again because there's a so-called monkeypox. Oh yeah, you better go get your damn monkeypox juice. The sodomites are lining up in the morning, starting as early as 2 a.m. to go get the monkeypox juice. Because once more again, they believe in this doggone devil. Okay? These physicians who are forces of lies. They don't cure anything. Okay? And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Why are you not going to go into a city? It's going to be barricaded. You're going to have these towns that are going to be separated by doggone what? Tribes. These Edomites are going to collude together. You're going to have these doggone Hebrew Israelites collude together. The so-called blacks, Mexicans, they're all going to collude together. Okay? So you're not going to be able to go into these towns. Shalom, shalom. Where are your sisters from? What would your sisters say you are? Mexicans? Puerto Ricans? So you are from the tribe of Bishop. You are a princess. You are a princess. We have those sisters there. So let's go back into this. This is the Ezra 2, chapter 15. And it says, so because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Why are men going to be afraid? Men are going to be afraid because, well, when you have people that are desperate, that are going out and murdering and killing each other for food, okay, it's not going to be let's dial 911, let's call the police, let's all get along. Nobody's going to get along. You're going to have people who are going to be roving around in gangs. They're going to be roving around by themselves, solo, snipers, whatever, and the whole process is to get food. And it says, because it gets very interesting here, it says, and it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this tribulation, when you don't have food, hey, forget about the jobs. That's not going to be the case right there. Food is going to become like money, okay? People are going to be bargaining. They're going to be trying to hustle. You know, they're going to be trying to, trying to make it day by day. So America is going to experience what these other nations across the earth has been experiencing for the longest. And so much so that they make these doggone reality TV show about being hunger. Imagine a nation so rich that they're creating reality TV shows simulating famine. Okay? That's how proud this doggone place is. Okay? And it says, behold, said God, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising sun, from the south, from the east, and Labinas, to turn themselves one against another, and to repair the things that they had done unto them. And we're seeing this doggone payback and this turning against each other right now, because you have these countries now going with the BRIC nation. You have these countries now looking at the U.S. petrodollar, and they're saying, we don't need to use the U.S. petrodollars anymore. So now all of a sudden, these countries do not trust the United States. They do not see the United States of America, okay, as that preeminent, dominant society anymore. They can see that this place is going down. And these nations are now bucking against, okay, this nation that has oppressed all the nations on this earth. And it says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom. Thus said the Lord. Okay, so what has Esau done to us? Okay, rape, pillage, murder, okay, incarcerated, enslaved, okay, starved us, okay, keep us in constant derision, keep us in constant stressful situation. Our people are stressed out, okay? Our people are very stressed out because you wake up every day in a survival mode. You wake up every day to survive, and it says, my right hand shall not spare their sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth, which is talking about Esau. And it says, the fire is gone forth from his wrath, and had consumed the foundation of the earth, and the sinners, like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin, and keep not my commandments, said the Lord. Now, this really applying to you doggone Hebrew Israelites out there. Us so-called blacks and Americans, Latinos, they're not keeping the law, the statutes and commandments of the Lord, which is what? Don't eat pork, commit adultery, okay? And not to engage in this sodomite doggone culture of Great Babylon America. That's telling you it's okay for two men to be with each other, two women to be with each other, okay? For children to be disobedient to their doggone parents, okay? For you to not keep the Sabbath holy, for women to wear what men are wearing, okay? For men to go around and sleep with other men's women. These are all things that goes against the rules, okay, the laws and the statutes and commandments of Yahushua Mashiach. And it says, I will not spare them. Go ye your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction. So what is the wages of sin? It is death. There's nothing here for you. Now I just spent about what, 30 minutes talking to those Issacharite sisters, okay? And they never seen anything like this before. And I gave them a site that they can go to and get the teachings from the apostles, elders, bishops, and brothers alike, you know, from Great Millstone, so that they can get caught up. They also know that I'm out here every Sunday, so you can come out here, you can listen, ask all the questions you want afterward, okay? And learn the rules of what the order of Israel is supposed to be, okay? Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, starting with verse 14. And it reads, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, until it consume the foundation of the earth. And what is that fire? That fire is that great brimstone was nuclear weapons was destroyed. Great Babylon America. This wicked kingdom that has destroyed the earth. This wicked kingdom that make it that two men can hold hands like two women. That has defiled the animals. That wants to set itself up as the Lord. God, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua on this earth. And it says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So this is a one-time show. Okay, grand finale. The end of this wicked kingdom and its perpetual rulership of wickedness. Great Babylon America is going to be destroyed. And it says, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The only person who's going to deliver you in those days, when these ICBM shoot and tear holes in the ozone layer, and tear holes and destroy these wicked cities of Great Babylon America, it's going to be Yahushua Mashiach. And if you're not in the house of David, you are shit out of luck. It's just that simple. So enjoy your time in your little doggone caskets on 4 wheels. And it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? The hopefully elect will be in the house of David protected. What we're going to do is we're going to laugh at your doggone calamities. That's what we're going to do. Oh yeah. So the Lord has already told us that he's going to protect his servants. That he's going to protect those that serve him. But he's not going to protect the wicked. You damn heathens. You two-third weak doggone jakes that thinks it's a joke. No. And it says, but behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for the amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. No matter how much is met, the Lord punishes this doggone wicked place on this earth. You people are not going to change. You're not going to change. And it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, which is death, guns. So y'all better start getting your damn bullets together, you damn wicked heathens. Get your bullets together. You're gonna need it. Start stockpiling. There's gonna be war here in Babylon, America. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There ain't no hope for you, ain't no salvation for you. So go get stocked up right now. Get ready for it. Sword, famine, and great confusion. Hey, the economy is great. No, it's not. Yeah, it's great. No, it's not. The monkeypox is for sodomites. They're the ones that are causing it. No, it's the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos now are the cause of it. This place is confusion. Absolute confusion. And it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. That's right. Let's go into verse 32. And it says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her path shall go full of thorns. Now I said it earlier. Wait until nobody is cleaning up the poop and the shrubs and the garbage here in Great Babylon, America. Then when you start seeing all these rats and these roaches overtaking your houses, okay? You're gonna be wondering, gee, where are the garbage man? Where is the doggone so-called Mexican to clean up my shit? Where is the so-called black man to pick up my garbage? Because you damn proud people are not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna go and pick up after yourself. That's why there's gonna be pestilence, diseases here on this wicked place. Wait till you see it. It's a matter of like 2 or 3 weeks. Nobody picking up the garbage off this place. Guess what? People just walk, they spit on the ground, they throw garbage on the ground. They don't care why. Because they think somebody else is gonna do it. Somebody else is gonna pick up the garbage. Somebody else is gonna clean up after me. That's the mentality these doggone entitled people in this doggone wicked place, man. That's their entitlement. You wait until all hell breaks loose and nobody's cleaning up after you. Then you can know what filth is all about. And it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger, the sword shall destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. And there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. So imagine that. People are dying, they're getting killed on the streets, they're getting slaughtered, and they're just leaving the bodies right there on the ground. Imagine the smell, the stench. Just picture that. It's going to be a bad thing. And it says, there shall be no man to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and no, and who shall gather them? Nobody's going to gather the fruits. So much for your grapes and your wine. so much for your fruits and your vegetables in your supermarkets. There ain't gonna be no servant for you. And it says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax cold, and the ways and all the paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel through. The virgins shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. So who are these gods? These gods are the people here on this earth who are telling you that life is going to be great, that there's food to eat. Bill Gates is buying up the farm so that he can feed you. Okay? GMO foods or non-GMO foods, whatever plan that doggone Peckerwood has in his mind. Okay? They're telling you the economy is good. The next, by 2 o'clock that afternoon, oh, it's going to hell. You see? See, these gods are confused. These lowercase gods on earth, the so-called white man, the Edomite, they're confused. And that's why Yahushua and Mashiach has made it clear. Don't listen to them, because they're full of crap. He controls the judgment that's going to come here. Let's continue. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth a son, wherewith 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the whole world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come on every side. Who's bringing this sorrow? This is going to come in your hand. You will not buy or sell without getting those microchips in your hand. These wicked devils are going to make you wear that, put that microchip in your hand. Know who your enemy is, Israel, so-called blacks and Americans, Latinos. Know who is here to oppress you. And it says, oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils beat us, even as pilgrims upon the earth. So they talk about bug out bag. Well, bug out bag is one of the ways so you can deal with it. But it's true, an understanding of what is going to take place. Okay? Trumps, your bug out bag. Your bug out bag is not going to save you. If you don't know what the truth is, because you will sit in one place. Why? Because they're going to surround these doggone cities and entrap you to ensure that you're not going to get out. None of you are going to get out of these cities. You're going to be trapped. The very military that's supposed to protect you is going to trap you here and force you to take this in your doggone hands. And you will bow to it because you are weak. And it says, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupied the merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell within. So keep building, keep trying to sell, keep trying to get your hustle on. The Lord has made it very clear. This place is going to be destroyed very soon with fire and brimstone. So there's no future for you. And it says, and therefore they that labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits, and spoil their goods, and overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. There it is. Your kids are going to get taken into those FEMA camps. These doggone wicked pedophile demons, okay, who rule over you in wickedness, is going to use them for sex and then drink their blood. That's what's going to take place here in Great Babylon, America. And it says, and they that occupy their merchandise vice, with robbery. The more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, said the Lord. So shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her face, her to her face, when he cometh that shall defend him, that diligently search out every sin upon the earth. So that's what we're supposed to do right here. We're to curse this man to his damn face. We're to tell this doggone devil, okay? These Amaleks, you damn so-called Jewish people, you are the wicked of the Bible. You are the wicked. You Edomites are the wicked of this Bible. You're going to try to force this on our people. But the Lord Yahweh Shemashai has this for you. You have a great judgment, America. Oh, that judgment is coming for you doggone wicked ass people. Yes, it's coming. Let's go. Damn. You know when you're thirsty, man, your mouth starts to get salty because you know you're so dehydrated. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 3. The book of Isaiah 3. I may cut this video in two because it is because 30 minutes we spent for those females. Isaiah 3, 1 and 4. Let's talk about what's going to take place here in Great Babylon, America. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, 7 verse 1. And it says, for behold, the Lord of hosts doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff and the whole stay of bread. You damn fat blacks, Native Americans, Latino are going to starve to death because the Lord is going to take away the food from this place. You people are going to know what starvation is all about. With your big 70-inch waistline and your fat asses that cannot even walk, you're going to know what famine is all about. And it says, the mighty man and the man of the war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai doesn't give a crap what your position is in this earth. He does not care if you're a man of war, if you're a doggone judge, if you're a politician or preacher, it doesn't matter. He has respect for nobody. All of Israel is going to starve, with the exception of the elect. And it says, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning anticipator, and the eloquent orator. So see that? TG Jake can't save you. Creflo Dollar can't save you. Okay? Jesse Jackson can't save you. Al Sharpton can't save you. They can't even save themselves. All those people, those glorious titles that the Edomite, that Esau gave them, cannot do a damn thing for you. You're going to starve to death, and that's all there is to it. Esau's going to cut your damn food and water supply off. That's what Yahweh Shemashai ordered him to do. So get prepared for it. Let's go into Isaiah 19. Salakia, Isaiah 65. The book of Isaiah 65. Book of Isaiah 65, 11 to 14. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, 11. Psalm verse 11, it says, but ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for the truth, and that furnish the drink of offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. The Lord is not delighting in your wickedness. You're already poor, so what the hell do you have to be proud of? What do you have to lose here in Great Babylon, America? You so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. You don't have anything to lose. Nothing. You don't have anything to lose here in Great Babylon, America. We are sent out here by Yahushua and Mashiach, who you call Jesus Christ, to let you know that you need to repent. America cannot save you. America cannot save itself. America is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. But before that, the Lord is going to have some fun with you people. First of all, you're going to starve, murder, kill each other. Oh yeah. You're getting the hands of the prophets now, coming to you as a brother to repent. Because when the Lord sent that sword, which is Esau, oh, you don't want that juice, man. You really don't want that smoke, but you're going to get it. And it says, therefore thus said the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat. We're going to eat, you're not. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink. But ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice. But ye shall be ashamed. That's the penalty right here. That is the penalty right here. You're going to get the best diet plan coming here to America. When the food dries up in these grocery stores. Oh yeah. And it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation. That's right. Now I can't really sing, but I sure as hell gonna sing. This food tastes really, really good. Okay? And then I'm gonna laugh at you. Right? I'm gonna laugh at you. I just told those two women that I will not rescue or heal a wicked-ass Jake woman. I will not. I will not put my life on the line for a wicked-ass Jake child leader. I will not. Okay? If you're set up for the sword you will get. This is the book of Isaiah 19 and 1 and 3. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and 1 and 3. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 19. Sound with verse 1. This is the burden of Egypt. And if you know who Egypt is, Egypt, okay, this place is called spiritual Egypt and Sodom. We are still in captivity. So it's talking about what? Babylon, America. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, those chariots, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So as bad as your military is, the Lord and his chariots are going to come and scare the piss out of you. Plain and simple. And your military is full of bitches anyways. We all know that. And it says, oh, it gets better. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Meaning he's going to set devil against the devil. Edomites against Edomites. Okay? Cave beast against cave beast. Cro-Magnon man against Cro-Magnon man. Piece of crap against piece of crap. And it says, and they shall fight one another against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. That's going to be a glorious, beautiful thing. Because this is what's going to lead up to World War III. This is what's going to lead up to the Armageddon. This is what's going to lead up, okay, to when the Lord Yahushua and Mashiach returns. This place is going to be in utter chaos. Can you imagine these peckerwoods all grabbing guns and shooting each other? That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch it on CNN, or when they put those drone planes up in the sky, and we're looking at these people slaughtering each other, man. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to be burning down your houses. Okay? You people are going to be showing off just how good you are at your kung fu and your jiu-jitsu. That's going to be beautiful. And that's just only here in Great Babylon, America. We're not even talking about when these countries start fighting against each other. All right? Because we can go into the beasts that hate the war. All, and it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to their idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits and to the visits. You people are not going to wonder what's going on. How in the hell? 1 minute, everything is going beautiful. Beautiful in America. America is so great and so beautiful. And then the next minute, all you people are killing each other. Slaughtering each other for bread. For a slice of bread. That's gonna be precious. Okay? And we're gonna watch it. The world is going to watch the downfall of great Babylon America. See these proud Edomites out here in El Paso, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Let's go in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. The book of 2 Corinthians. We got 1 Corinthians. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. He has many devices. Okay? First there was the COVID. This COVID to kill millions of people a day, which no evidence or proof of it. Okay? Yet the juice. And you people went and got the juice. Now there's the monkeypox. Okay? First it was a sodomite thing. Now it's an Israelite thing. But what this man wants you to do is get the monkeypox juice now. Next, with your identity being stolen now, and people are too lazy to carry their wallets on them and their identity on them. Next is gonna come this. That chip. The chip that's going to go in your hands or going to go on your forehead. We're up to you, Satan. Like I said, we can see the works of these damn wicked devils, these Amaleks, as if right now, as you can see the sun, bright in the sky. You're pitiful and weak, and you're an amateur, Esau. You're pathetic. I'm looking at the camera right now and tell you, Esau, AKA the so-called white man, you are fucking pathetic. You are pathetic. Your minions are pathetic. You Amaleks, you are pathetic. Soros, Bill Gates, you're all fucking pathetic. Let's go into Psalms 83. Psalms 83. Get in there at the end here. Book of Psalms. We're gonna go into the book of Psalms 83. Oh, we got a little wind picking up here. We got a little wind picking up here. 83, 3 and 7. This is the book of Psalms 83. This is the book of Psalms 83. Psalm verse 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Asia should be no more in remembrance. Guess what? You failed. You failed. It is in our remembrance now. We now know who we are. And it only takes a few of us to know who we are to let all the other millions and millions, if not billions, of Hebrew Israelites to know who we are. Okay? That's why there's going to be a great army waking up. You petrified little doggone pasty pieces, okay? Shitting in your doggone trousers right now because we're awake. Oh yeah. I'm awakening those that are here in El Paso. That's my job. As a servant of Yahushua and Mashiach. I let you know that you have a royal family. Get out of this weak satanic system known as Babylon America. That has no good for you, that has kept you in slavery and division. Have you at the bottom, eating junk, shit food, okay? And when they come out and they decide they want to lie and experiment on your life, come up with some pestilence out of the blue, and then name you as the one that needs some help. And it says, for they have consulted together with full consent. They are confederate against thee. I brought it out the UN. Okay? There's no seat for Israel out there. Not the Hebrew Israelites. Okay? All these other nations. Okay? The Lord goes and name them. Here it is. The tabernacles of Edom, so-called white man. Ishmaelites, those doggone Arab MOs over there. Moab, you so-called doggone Chinese. Okay? The Hagarenes, some doggone sand desert niggas over there. Okay? Gebal and Ammon, Japanese, Amalek, who are the doggone fake Jewish people. So all of you are sitting on the doggone UN Council, coming up with plans and plots on how you can keep down the doggone tribe of Israel. But you are failing. You are failing miserably because it's an elect that has survived, that is going to survive it, that has survived, and the men are out here to wake up our people, and you have failed. And we're here to be a misery in your damn ass, okay? Like that's just said. You're like, you got out of the matrix and it's damn right. We're here to mess the damn matrix up, plain and simple. We are out of the matrix and we're here to screw it up. That's our job. Our job is to ensure that the so-called white man does not succeed in anything. We're gonna jack it up every single doggone time. By the power of Yahweh, Yahweh, Mashiach as his servant. Okay? So there it is. You have failed miserably. Miserably. This is the book of Matthew 10, 26 to 28. We're going to close out here, the book of Matthew. Let's go into the book of Matthew. The book of Matthew. So, this is the book of Matthew 10, and starting with verse 26. And it says, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. Some people wonder why. Or how is it that you can come out here, cuss these damn devils out, and tell them that they are the fake Jews of the Bible, these Amaleks. Do not take this doggone, microchip. Great Babylon is going to be destroyed, and you people are going to screw each other up for a slice of bread. We have no fear in telling you that because why? The Lord Yahweh Mashiach, right here in red in Matthew 10, Psalm verse 26 says, this verse 27 it says, what I tell you in darkness that speak ye in light, and what you hear in the air, that preach ye upon the housetops. So we are to go in the highways and the byway and to preach the judgment of this wicked place. We also to warn you people, the so-called blacks, the Americans, Latinos, the Hebrew Israelites, okay, of the impending judgment that's coming into this wicked kingdom. And if you do not repent and return back to the Lord, you are going to drink of that cup also. But that's what we are out here to do. Let America know that it's going to be destroyed. If you people driving around your car, you have a very short time before you start crying. When they lock this place down, you'll start crying again. Ah. And fear not them which kill the body. I don't need this body. You can kill it. I'm 5'7" on a good day. 190 pounds. Seriously? Seriously? What are you killing? 5'7" of flesh. Okay? And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. We're in hell right now. You really want to go back in hell? I don't. You don't want to go to worse hell than this shit. We didn't been through slavery. This is the last part of our slavery in this wicked kingdom called Babylon America. Okay? So we are not to fear these people. These people are scared. Why are they afraid? They're afraid of the truth. They're afraid of the judgment that's coming out of Great Babylon, America. They don't want to know it. Let's read that again. What I tell you in darkness, that ye speak in light, and what you hear in the air, that ye preach upon the roof of the housetop. So it doesn't matter what city you go into, what city I go into, I will bring all this truth in this Bible out to you doggone people. And that is this. America, Great Babylon, America, the Lord has his eyes set on this place for destruction in the most horrific way that you can possibly think about. You people in your metal coffins are gonna die very soon. You're gonna get locked down, you're gonna get juiced up. This man is gonna force you to take this doggone chip in your forearms or in your head. Lock these cities down, destroy all the food on the farmland, kick you out of your houses, put you in those FEMA camps, rape your sons and your daughters, your wives, and even your men are gonna be raped. And your little pitiful man, your little girlish man that you have, will do absolutely nothing. Because they can't. And the only survivors of this tribulation are going to be those who are in the house of David. So said the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'd like to close it by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that are putting on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feed the sheep. And you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom, DTA, and the power of Baal. Soon.